What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Emil Travel and History, and if it's your very first time, please consider to subscribe to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing start of the year 2023, because mine is amazing. Mine has started like it's gorgeous. So today I want to be taking you to the famous Bamburi Haller Park, initially known as Bamburi Nature Trail. And I'll give you a little insight on the history of this place, and then we're gonna see what this place has to offer. So stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, like, share. So to begin with, let me turn the camera so that you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe most of you have not seen or don't know what I'm talking about, the Bamburi Haller Park. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, this is the trail from the entrance, and as a Kenyan citizen, you have to pay 500 Kenya shillings, and for the Kenyan citizen children have to pay 200 Kenya shillings. So that is how the charges are. Also, as you enter to the park, this is what is going to welcome you, a serene environment, and you can feel the tranquility of the place. Initially, this place was a quarry owned by Mombasa Portland Cement, and this is where they were mining the raw materials to manufacture cement. And in 1900 and I think 71, when this place was devastated, was in a very bad condition. So the owner of the Bamburi Portland Cement decided to hire a person to reclaim this land and to make it a nice place, or to revegetate this place. So guys, I'm approaching the reception. As you can see from here, this is the way into the reception. So I think this is the main reception to Haller Park, and it has different trails whereby you can go and watch some olives, buffalo. No, so guys, these are the trails that will help you maneuver across this nature trail, across this Bamburi Nature Trail. So, Palm Garden Pond. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So this is a pond, and I think this is the Mzee Kobe. This is one of the oldest tortoise that we have here at Bamburi Haller Park. It's very old, almost 100 and something years. And you can see how big it is. Look. Look at the toenails. Crazy, they're massive, bro. So there are benches that have been put over here so that when you're trailing along these Haller Park, you get maybe to relax, chill, and enjoy the environment of this place. So guys, this is the main, do I say the reception or the main entrance, that you are going to get the guides and the people who are going to show you around. And you have the options to choose on which side to start. You can decide to go on your own or decide to use a guide. And at the entrance, you're going to be received by these velvet monkeys, which are doing their own thing around here. So I think I'm going to choose my own path. I'm not going to need someone to help me maneuver around these poles. But if I feel like I want to have someone to show me, I'll definitely ask for help. But let's begin this journey and let me show you what this Bamburi Haller Park has to offer. On this first stop or this first place you're gonna see is the Crocodile Sanctuary, and let's see. Uh-huh. Watch the drilling crocodile session at 4:30 daily. So we're gonna have to wait for the crocodile feeding at 4:30. So I'm super hyped. I'm so excited to come and see how these crocodiles are fed. But this is their natural habitat. This is the where you're gonna find the crocodile relaxing and laying their eggs and doing all stuff like that. So let me see if I can be able to spot a crocodile. Oh, there is one. I've already spotted one. You know, right now they are hiding because of the sun. They just want to relax. They want to chill. So let me show you. So that is the clock. So that is the croc, and this is their. We're gonna be waiting for that so that we can see them being fed, and there are some other programs that are being run over here at different times. Yep. So guys, as we continue to explore this Bamburi Haller Park, there's some things that you should know or should put in mind as you come to visit over this place. You know, each and every place has its own history, its own story from the beginning, where it is now and where it's heading now. So initially, this was a quarry, a mining ground owned by Mombasa Portland Cement, and when it was devastated, it was on a very nasty conditions because of the mining, uh, so many crazy things. And the management of Bamburi Cement decided to hire a person to reclaim this land and to revegetate it. And that's when they hired the Dr. Haller, who is named who is named after this. Whom okay, let me try to put this statement correctly. Uh, okay, okay, I'll try to. Okay, whatever. So the name Haller Park came from the initial person who was given the mandate to renovate this place. So as he was trying to renovate this place, there were so many challenges that he encountered, and because of the nature of the this place, how it was during the mining, there were some few plants that were surviving. So he introduced like 21 species of plants, and only two survived. That is Casurina and another one, and that was a major step for him because it started bringing the, what do I say, uh-huh. It started giving him hope that it was possible for him to renovate this place, and it becomes a nice environment for people to chill and a natural habitat for some wild animals like the oryx, the buffaloes, the giraffes, the crocs, and other animals that you're gonna find here. So I think that is something of you that you should know. It was renovated in 1954, no, 1971, and so on and so forth. So, as we are heading to the fish farm, we're gonna go and see how Bamburi tilapia fish are farmed over here. You know, it's so many things are occurring over here within a small piece of land. So this is the fish farm, and okay, I can spot some fish, though my camera today is not doing me justice, you know. So this is the fish farm. They have planted some few, like I don't know, number of huge tanks to help the layering of fish and to creating a conducive environment for the fish, you know. So I think this is how close I can get to the fish ponds. I don't know if you can be able to spot some of the fish that are been stocked over here. Like, look at these ones. So that is the fish farm. Oh wow, these ones are massive. These ones are huge. God, look at this one. To the game sanctuary. Let's go to the game sanctuary and see what the game sanctuary has to offer. So guys, let's continue exploring this game sanctuary. I don't know how exactly it is, but let me try and see what's going on. I think the management of this place have cut these trees down to just intentionally to create a natural habitat for some animals that need these habitats. You know, this is a man-made habitat, so you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do so that you can make the environment look as natural as possible. We're heading to the game sanctuary. Let's go and see what the game sanctuary has, you know. So let's see what you can find over here at this game sanctuary. So the common hippopotamus amphibious. So kiboko. Let's see. Okay, I remember this Sally. I think it's Sally the kiboko. Yeah, I think yeah, which was brought here from. Okay, let's see. Sally female kiboko was rescued in Baringo in 1970s, taken to Naivasha for a while at 6 years, brought to the park by Alan Roots. Alan Roots was a friend to Dr. Haller, if I'm not wrong. These are now the OGs of the Haller Park. Sally and Potty was confiscated by authorities in a circus farm in Germany and flown to Bamburi Haller Park in 1986 as an adult. Potty and Sally over 50 years. I hope you're going to see them. So I think these are where they stay. And let me try to look for them now. Now these monkeys now got to have a place to enjoy. Well, it's not for Dr. Haller. I don't know if these monkeys could be here enjoying this environment. So I think it's not easy right now to spot the hippos. Let's go to the butterfly pavilion. I think I don't know more about the butterflies, but I think this is where you just go and see the butterflies, the stages of metamorphosis, different shades of butterflies, things like that. So let's go and find out more about these butterflies. I will recommend you coming over here and visiting this place if you happen to be in Mombasa. So it will be quite a disadvantage for you to be in Mombasa, and it will be quite a disadvantage for you to be in Mombasa and not to come and visit Haller Park, you know, a natural man-made, no, okay, a man-made natural park depicting the natural habitat or natural environment, you know. So it's wise for you as a Kenyan citizen or also as a foreigner who just love traveling like I do, come and explore Halak and enjoy this environment, you know. It's so quiet, so chill, and a nice place to get to connect to the nature and go to connect to the environment, you know. So I'm still strolling around, and oh god, those are the buffaloes. Jesus, I didn't see those buffaloes, man. Let me see if you can see those buffalo. It's just, hey, I don't know if you can see it. It's just in the bushes, you know. So we walk, walk, walk to the butterfly pavilion. Let's go and see the butterflies. The butterflies. I don't know if I know any kind of butterflies, but maybe I'm gonna have to know today names of certain butterflies. But I literally know their metamorphosis or their stages of a butterfly from a nymph to a full grown butterfly, you know. So let's go. So now guys, we are heading to the butterfly pavilion, you know. So let's go. Let me see what some of the things that have been written. Keep distance from the wild animals. Do not litter. Do not touch the poke or provoke the animals. Do not catch or harm butterflies. Vehicles not allowed. Parent teachers and others are responsible to their kids and students. So, and I have spotted an oryx. I don't know if it's an oryx or maybe a gazelle, but it's so fearful. It's running away from me, but I'm trying to. Let me see. Let me see. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. So So these were some of the animals that were introduced to this park after it was renovated, revegetated, and the environment became so conducive for animals to survive, you know. So yeah, now the animals can live here comfortably and enjoy the environment over here. It feels natural. It feels natural, you know. So we're gonna go and see the butterflies. The butterflies. and we are heading to the butterfly area. So guys, here you is where you get to know quite a number of butterflies. I'm not interested in butterflies, but let me see some of the butterflies that you can see. The African migrant, and nato fancy joker, and all those are some of the butterflies that we have here. So, and this is how they metamorphosis, the stages, the families of the butterfly, and so forth and so on. So let me just go inside and get to see some of the butterflies that you can see here. Oh, okay. So this is the butterfly transformation process. I think this is the stages from egg, nymph, uh, to an adult butterfly. So this is how the butterfly assists in pollination and stuff. So actually, this is how they have decided to modify this place and to put a net so that the butterflies can be able to lay eggs and reproduce within this section. So this is the butterfly pavilion area, and they have decided to put in some flowers, some trees that have scent, and that is it. So as you can see, there is a guy over here feeding the butterflies. Hi, so it's the feeding time. So the watermelon provide the syrup, the sweetness, maybe, and the sap. How many butterflies do you guys have here? A number of them. Okay. So basically, that's how you do it. Twice every week. So how long will they take to? No, I mean to yeah, to dry up, because they will have already sucked up the juice, and remember also the sun and the weather. Mm-hmm. Very fast. What if it's like the sun is not that hot? Maybe it's raining. Uh-huh. The fruits, the fresh subs. Okay. But the ironic part of it is they have already been enclosed in one section. So what about the pollination and in the area? It's an ecosystem. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of butterflies. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Plant, okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Plant, you're gonna get the caterpillars. Uh-huh. Only. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The African queen. Okay. Oh wow. It's Yeah, it's just a maintained prototype of what the nature offers.
It's a snap of what's going on outside. So
Okay.
it's like an ecosystem for butterflies only.
Wow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
anytime.
So guys, you remember how I was explaining to you, telling you how this place looked like before it was rehabilitated. So I don't know what's going on, but people are screaming over there. I think it's because of a monkey. But this is the this is exactly how this place looked like before it was rehabilitated, and this is the land preparation during the rehabilitation. That is 1970s, maybe 1971. I'm not. Okay, that is it. And these were the first millipedes that were introduced, the red-legged millipede participating in the humus formation. This is the millipede that was found initially when Casurina, this plant, was planted and survived. You remember that when I was explaining to you the process that were undertaken uh, during the rehabilitation. So initial planting of a casurina, and then it survived 6 months. That is it. And then the millipede happened. And then now this is now what is in this Bamburi Haller Park. In this park, you can find hippos, birds, other animals that you can basically find in a natural environment on a natural park. So this is the exact map, or maybe just a basic illustration on how this Bamburi Haller Park came to existence. Hello and welcome to the Reptile Park. Let's go and find out the type of reptiles that you can find here at the Reptile Park. Let's see. Okay, I can see some, do I say caves around here? Maybe the snakes are here. Let's see. This is the Gaboon Viper, Orbitis gabanica. That is the scientific name. Oh, I see the snake where it is. It's just under that lock somewhere there. Exactly, that's the one. Let's see, let's find out more about this snake. Other facts: identification, huge fat viper. Other facts: nocturnal but bask and hunt opportunistically during the day. Okay. Spends much of its time motionless, hidden in a leaf, litter, thick vegetation. Okay. Let's see about the venom. High venomous. Symptoms are rapid and extensive swelling, intense pain, blistering, and brutal, abrupt hypertension, heart damage, and so this one is crazy. So the I think I know some facts about this snake. It's like if it bites you, you need to be at the hospital within a period of 45 minutes to 1 hour. If you go beyond that, my friend, you are gone, and you will tell you to greet Father Abraham. So this is the reptile chamber, as you can see. You know, they have provided a natural habitat for it, maybe thickets, some rocks over there, and other stuff. So okay, you can also find leopard tortoise. Oh, leopard tortoise. Oh, maybe it has some patches like a leopard. Let's see about shell measures between 35 to 50 centimeters long, but maybe up to 70. Okay, weighs 17 kgs to no 7 to 14 kgs, occasionally up to 40 kg. Okay, yeah, shell is yellow or tan with black speckling dots of radio pattern. Male have concave plastrons. Okay, so I think that is the leopard tortoise. It depends on how your teacher taught you how to pronounce tortoise or tortoise. It all depends, as long as you understand what I'm talking about. So here they are. I think you can see the patterns. They look almost like that of a leopard. I think that's why they are being named after a leopard. There is a bell hinged tortoise. This one. So guys, now we are heading to the giraffe platform, and let's go and see how the giraffe are fed. So this is where the giraffe are fed from, you see. This is the Rothschild giraffe. This is the platform. So that's exactly how you feed the giraffes. I don't know if I'm going to feed the giraffes because I've fed giraffes quite a number of times. How many giraffes are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. It's so devastating that the mining is still continuing ongoing over here. See? So guys, now is the feeding time. Let's see the magic now happening right now. Waiting for like 2 or 3 minutes, and now the feeding starts.
Hey, where is it taking us?
Yeah, putting the food there, and the crocodile will jump.
Crocodile jump. You want some tasty food? Lead on to the crocodile jump. Daddy, don't carry me like that. Hey, you did some chicken. Daddy, let's see.
So guys, as you have seen, we have finished feeding the clocks, and that is the end of today's video. So one thing that I've learned is that for you to enjoy the full experience of this Haller Park, I think I would recommend, from my point of view, coming here at around 2 p.m. so that you can spend a little while learning or maneuvering or going around and seeing the Haller Park at its fullest, and then you wait at 4:30 so that you can see the feeding of clocks, and at 4 you see the feeding of the Polly and Sally. Those are the hippopotamus. So please guys, consider to like this video, share, and see you on the next one. Kwaheri and have a nice amazing day. Bye bye.